If you're thinking of moving to the East Bay, there are a lot of wonderful cities to choose from. In this video, I will give you my top 5 reasons why Castro Valley should be on your short list. Hey guys, my name is Mac Rogers. I'm the broker owner of Albert Rogers Realty here in Castro Valley, California. If you're new to the channel, I do real estate market updates as well as tips for both home buyers and home sellers twice a week. If you like the information, do me a favor, please click on the like button. It helps the channel get the information out to more people. Also, if you want to follow me, click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss any new videos when they come out. So where the heck is Castro Valley, right? That was the first reaction of my wife when I told her 19 years ago that maybe we should look into buying a house in Castro Valley. Castro Valley is about 25 miles east of San Francisco. It's bordered by the cities of Oakland, San Leandro, Hayward, San Ramon, and Dublin. If you blink, you might actually miss it. Here are my top 5 reasons why Castro Valley should be on your shortlist when you're considering moving here to the East Bay. Number 1 is location. Castro Valley is about half an hour to most major hubs. It's half an hour from San Francisco, half an hour to the mid-peninsula, half an hour to Silicon Valley. And we have BART. For those of you who are not familiar with BART, this is our metro or subway system. If you need to go to the Oakland airport or San Francisco airport, just hop on BART and it drops you right at the airport. Even when we go to San Francisco, we just take BART and from there we either walk around the city or Uber. The second reason that I think you should consider Castro Valley is the diverse range of homes that you will find here. There's acreage or ranch land for those who don't want to be near anyone. We also have well-established neighborhoods where generations of families have grown up and lived in. We have beautiful newer subdivisions that's well appointed with parks, open spaces, and schools. There are custom homes and gated communities. Heck, we even have our own collection of Eichler homes. I will link a video about Eichler homes here. Whatever style of home or community that you are looking for, Castro Valley has got you covered. The third reason why Castro Valley should be on your short list is great schools. Whether you have kids or planning to have kids or not, an excellent school district is always a plus for property values. The public school system in Castro Valley is highly rated. From elementary to high school, there is no need for you to send your kids to private schools. But should you choose to do so, we also have excellent private schools here. The fourth reason you should consider Castro Valley is recreation. I love to ride my bike and boy, is this bike heaven. If you're a road cyclist, you can head down to Col Canyon during the week for those short rides and enjoy a nice ride surrounded by open space, or on the weekends, you can pedal all the way to Berkeley or even to San Rafael for those longer rides. We also have Lake Chabot. Boy, this is a true gem for this town. Do you want a mountain bike? You can pedal all the way to Oakland and not hit a single paved road if you wanted to. If hiking or walking is your thing, the lake offers an amazing backdrop around its 10-mile loop. You don't want to exert that much effort? You can go fishing at the lake. The lake is stocked year-round with bass, catfish, trout, and carp. You can also rent a boat and just relax in the middle of the lake if you wanted to. Should you choose to just go over there and just admire the views or people watch, you can hang out on the marina. Grab a sandwich, coffee, or ice cream. There's also a golf course on the other side, Redwood Canyon Golf Course. Truly, there's something for everyone here. Now, if wine is your thing, we got you covered there as well. There's 3 local wineries here in Castro Valley that's part of the Livermore Valley Wine Trail. It's great for when you don't want to head out of town but still want to have a change of scenery and go wine tasting. In past summers, one of the wineries even offered concerts. The fifth reason that you might want to consider Castro Valley is climate. We came from the peninsula and the weather here is anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees warmer, which is really nice during the winter because you can still comfortably go out and do most of your outdoor activities. In the summer months, the evenings are cool, which lends itself to more time outdoors or in the backyard. So those are the 5 reasons or 5 pros of living here in Castro Valley. Now, not everything's all peaches and cream, so we're gonna go into the 4 cons or the 4 things I dislike about Castro Valley. Let's go. I will tell you the 3 things I hate. Okay, hate is such a strong word. Strongly dislike about Castro Valley. Castro Valley, what a wonderful place to live in. Great schools, nice people, great weather, lots of open spaces for recreation. But hang on, not everything is all peaches and roses. Like any other place, it's got its pluses and minuses. Here are my top 3 reasons why I don't like Castro Valley. Let's make it a countdown, starting with number 3. Food choices. Before moving to Castro Valley, we lived all over the peninsula. And no matter what city we lived in, we can be assured of one thing. There was always a great variety of great restaurants in and around the neighborhood or within the city limits itself. In Castro Valley, that was a big no when we first moved here 18 years ago. There were and still is a lot of fast food places. You know, your Wendy's, your McDonald's, we have 2 of them, your Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and we have every other fast food place that you can imagine right here. The one thing that I actually loved when we moved here was the cheesesteak shop. You see, when my wife was pregnant with our first daughter, every time I took her to her doctor's appointment at UCSF, I would make sure to grab a cheesesteak sandwich at the cheesesteak shop before heading home. So I was pleasantly surprised that they had one here. Now here's a fun fact. I ate cheesesteak every day for 30 days when we first moved here. After that, I never had another cheesesteak for the next 3 years. Now, don't get me wrong, there were and still is a lot of good restaurants around here, but what I'm referring to is choice. I think at that time when we first moved here, there was only one Chinese restaurant, one sushi place, and now fortunately that's changing. In the past few years, we've seen different restaurants open up like Ramen 101, Southern Comfort Kitchen, which definitely is changing the food landscape of Castro Valley. Plus, the big new food court, Castro Valley Marketplace by the Village, is open. Hey guys, I'm here at the new Castro Valley Market down by the Village. I want to give you a tour and let's see what's open. So that's our tour of the new Castro Valley Marketplace down here at the Village. I hope you enjoyed it. It's nice. There's not a lot of, it's not all open yet, but it looks exciting, and I can't wait for all the other places to open. See you here. The second thing I don't like about Castro Valley is the cost of homes. I know it's expensive to live in the Bay Area, so cry me a river, blah, 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 blah. But that's like telling someone, hey, you know what, I have terminal illness. And their response is, hey, I do too. Not really helpful, right? As of this video, the average cost of a single family home in Castro Valley is $954,000. For condos and townhomes, the average sales price is around $706,000. Just for context, back in 2002, the average sales price for a single family home was $468,000. For condos and townhomes, it was $310,000. Yep, I know there are other places in the Bay Area that's more expensive than this. Again, not really helping. As if price was not enough, you then have to compete with 5 or more offers consistently when you do find a home that you love. So you get your heart broken a couple of times before you even find the right one. But stick with me and I'll get you the one that you want at the price that you want with less stress and less hassle. And the number one reason why I don't like living here in Castro Valley is the traffic. If you watch my video about the top 5 reasons why you should live here in Castro Valley, one of the reasons that I mentioned was location. How being centrally located makes it a good place for commuters to live in. Well, because of that central location, we have gotten a lot of local traffic over the years that I've lived here. You know, Castro Valley Boulevard during the rush hour is a nightmare. I remember one time I was at one end of Castro Valley Boulevard and it took me over 30 minutes to get all the way to the other end, and that's just about 3 miles. Now this is because there are back roads to get to other neighboring cities like Pleasanton, San Ramon, Dublin, or even Danville, Alamo, or even Fremont via Palomares Road. Crow Canyon tends to be backed up all the way from the boulevard all the way to San Ramon. You don't even want to see 580 on a Friday afternoon around 3 p.m. Everyone seems to be headed back to the Central Valley. It's a parking lot. Now here's one more that I was hesitant to mention, but it is what it is. Now it's homelessness. We started to see an increase, especially underneath the freeways, and there have been reports from neighbors seeing some tents and homeless people living in some other areas. Now, before you bash me and say I don't care about homeless people, relax. I'm merely stating the fact and not passing judgment. I've seen police officers and county workers clear out encampments, and I would say trying to their best to address this issue. In fact, there was one local church that set up a bunch of tiny homes for this purpose. Look, it's nothing like San Francisco, far from it, but it's there. So there you have it. My top 3 things that I don't like living in Castro Valley, +1. If you're looking to buy or sell here in Castro Valley or for any other of the nice neighboring cities around here, we'd love to help you out. Call, text, or email, and let's get you into your dream home. Have a great day. Stay safe.